think it's so clever that they give you a gift that you have to activate Nitro to acquire.
Part of the trick.
Yeah.
Technical question. I'm not sure how you're recording this. Will it screw up any recording or any live streaming that we're doing if we turn off and on our cameras at all for any reason? Like if I have to go to the bathroom or, grab a, I don't know, save a something that's next to me. Yeah. Okay. I can leave it on. Would it just be better to just like leave it on, but have me just be out of screen? Like if I have to get up. I don't, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, something like that. I'll see what I can do. But thank you.
Oh man. Man, last weekend was so nuts. The narrow
Can you
scope
guys hear me
panel-
now?
Yes.
Perfectly well.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
I never know. Discord audio is always messed up for me, so I'm always like,
Yeah.
ooh.
And it's even worse if you use it on mobile.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So the day I left for Tbilisi, I also recorded a 1 hour long panel with my co-founder, my writer for Epic Tavern, and that played on Sunday. And I was able to listen in because it was midnight and I was getting on a plane.
Tbilisi.
Yeah, I was really effing far last weekend. So, by the way, a funny thing is this Narrowscope conference, which is half online and half in Boston, is run by the Interactive Fiction Technology Foundation. That's a mouthful, huh? And I guess they're in Boston, and they run a interactive fiction conference every year called Narrowscope, and that's what we did our panel for. Honestly, it might not be such a bad idea just to join their Discord and just occasionally have conversations about interactive fiction, because I mean, look at what we're doing.
This is a non sequitur, but Sam, did you update Ophelia's token?
Like a new image?
Yeah.
I think I had it. Yeah, I think I had this one the last time, but
okay, I missed last time, so that's why I'm like,
yeah. Yes, I did.
These tokens are sick.
Yeah. The amount of
and Ryan's is so cool. Like, oh man.
The amount of iteration. I'm excited to see Alfonso bring them to life.
All right. Todd, how are you doing? You got audio and
I can hear. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Fantastic.
Awesome. I'm going to put my hat on because the glare from the light is harsh.
Sure.
Ryan Tyler. Yeah, good call.
Dude, Alfonso, it looks so good.
Alfonso, you're going to be the official illustrator for
Holy shit. This is all I could have ever dreamed. Because sometimes I'm like, Ophelia, and then I'm like, just tweak 2 things, and she looks a little busted. I think Trisha had a run-in with making Ophelia look like a scary ass monster. But,
yeah, we're missing a lot of details for it to look like, because the first one I made was Murko. Since he has the most shadows, it was easier for him to look edgy and steampunky.
He
So
is
he's my
more.
yeah,
edgy.
totally. So he's the base bar for all the characters. Um, Elias is finished too. It just needs a little magic effects on top. Ophelia's on the way. Next is I think I'm gonna go with Tomo's since that's gonna take me the least time. Um, and
Straw
then
above the waist
probably.
right now.
Crazy.
So yeah, thanks for your patience, people.
You're doing awesome work. It looks great.
With our start time being pushed back ever so slightly, are we still going to be planning to get out at 9? Asking for a friend. No pressure, just curious.
Yeah, no, I would like to not go any later than 9. So I'd
Okay, awesome.
start here in a minute.
Thank you.
I've got a 6 a.m. start tomorrow. So
Damn.
definitely don't want to push this too late.
For sure.
GG.
All right. So one last round of checks. Is everyone good? Everyone ready to go?
I'm
I
ready.
think so. My mic's coming through okay?
Affirmative.
Yes.
Yep, you're doing good, Ryan. All right.
A credit check. A credit check for next time. Joe pointed out. My name is listed as Ryan Ricky. It would be cool to change it to Ryan Tyler, but that's okay for this time.
Yes. My bad.
No worries.
Got
Why
you.
was your name Ryan Ricky before?
That's the name I was assigned at birth.
I was like, oh my god, I didn't. I was like, did I just make that
no,
shit up?
No, like I've been trying to separate that as like my, I don't know, like my school business name, and then for like I don't know more creative acting, music stuff, I use my middle name as my last name. So Ryan
Cool,
Tyler.
cool. Nice.
You sound like a superstar now.
Hey, that actor guy I made friends with over the weekend calls himself Christopher Sean, and that's his first and his middle name. His mom liked Christopher Reeve and Sean Connery, though.
How would you not?
Yeah, I hope the Superman movie turns out okay.
Yeah, it looks great. All right, Sam. So we got everyone is on the starting page.
Yes, and you saw where the map is.
Yes. So I will move the party there after we do a little
Cool.
introduction.
Nice.
So that I'm on the same page. Do 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 do.
Welcome to Dragon Chronicles. They're chronicles about dragons.
All right.
I grab a computer mouse.
Sorry, been in a warehouse with dust all day. My lungs are killing me.
That is annoying.
All right. So as soon as Ryan gets back, we're going to start. That's jazz time. It's fine. Look, and it worked.
It worked, actually.
Fantastic.
I use
All
my
right. So we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome, citizens, and thank you for joining us for another of our level up streams for the Dragon City Chronicles. My name is Kyle Pugh. I am your dungeon master, narrator, storyteller, game master, Lord of the Dice, and every other super K you may want to impose upon me. And I will be here to introduce you and playing our game. With me today is Sam Olsen playing Ophelia, Landry playing Murko, Alfonso Cruz playing Elias, Tomo Moriwaki playing Tinkertop, Todd Owen playing Bruno, and Raiyu playing Raiyu. We are going to jump in right at the tail end of where we left off for our last live show. So, spoilers if you happen to have missed one of the live shows. Here we are, out in the wastes, out beyond the walls that protect Dragon City. Now, as you guys may remember last time, you had gone into the underground, into the veins of the mountain, to save your dear friend Elias, who had been missing after your previous caper with the destruction of yet another undead factory. There you encountered a crystalline insectoid creature, one of the Murkfar, who had lured Elias down with a chilling prophecy that he might die in 3 days unless he gets to a mysterious location beyond the wall. After which you battled some fearsome, monstrous insects, became acquainted with the Lord of the Underground, the beast in the that burrows through the mountain, and they call Stumper, a monstrous insectile creature that seemingly could rival the Dragon Emperor himself. He offered you all a bargain. Let him eat Elias, and you are all free to pass through his tunnels. But, being the good friends that you are and stalwart adventurers, you decided to not sacrifice your friend Elias after just recently saving him, and were forced to run towards the narrow sliver of light that you had leading outside of the tunnels. Just as you cleared the harrowing escape from the labyrinthine underground, Tomo, your character Tinkertop, felt a tug at his leg, soon followed by a sickening, wet, tearing sound, as Stumper was not willing to go home empty-handed, tore free your left leg. And that is where we pick up, at the edge of the tunnel, just outside of the mountain, with our dear Tinkertop Gimmelwaddel lying bleeding.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We can do something. I swear we can do something.
You're gonna die, right? You're gonna die. Just tell us the truth.
As
Say that.
Tinkertop goes into shock, does anyone want to roll a medicine check?
Yes, immediately.
It's okay, Tinkertop.
I'm
Just
like
walk it off.
kind of excited, but I'm like, oh my god, like we just like kind of pull him further and further away from like the exit of the.
Ow!
I'll do a medicine check.
Stay away from the light, okay? Just
Oh,
I-
girl, this isn't gonna go good.
I guess it could be worse.
Yeah,
could've
it could
grabbed
totally be
all of you.
worse.
I got a 14.
14 is unfortunately not going to
Oh shit.
cut it.
Could I give the help action by like helping stabilize like what's left of his stump?
Sure. Tell me how you're helping. Exactly.
I'd like to use some of the like. I'd like to use something from my backpack to just like like even some string or some rope in my backpack
I've
to like
hemp and
try
rope.
and stem the bleeding on his leg, as whatever Sam is doing that I don't really appreciate, but that's how I want to help.
What am I? I'm trying to help.
Teamwork.
Well, I don't know how you're doing it, right? So
Well, I'm just looking at it, so yeah, that's fair.
Can I be just holding Tinkertop's hand like, please, friend, don't leave us, don't go.
I put my goggles on to get a closer look, and that's a lot of blood, guys.
It's a lot of blood. And
As a
But I do
college
have
student,
hemp and rope, if anybody wants to take that.
I do have a cantrip that can increase an ability check with a D4.
okay,
It can be rolled after the check.
Oh, nice.
The guidance.
go ahead. I'll let you. We can have cast guidance on Ophelia, and she can try again. Though, since you did fail once, Tinkertop, you're going to take 3 damage.
Like,
Did the help action not do anything?
that's why you could do it again in the first place.
yeah, I think we're
Actually, can
gonna
we
be able.
clarify how much damage did I take when I did lose the leg? Because I never recorded that.
You took 20 damage.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's a leg.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'll block
That's
in.
a whole leg.
As I hyperventilate, I say between breaths, got to keep the blood on the inside.
True that.
Hey, Ophelia, did you just try to use do you have medicine skill? Are you talented, or are you just trying to put some bandages on his leg?
I was just trying to, just trying to do what I can, but you know what I do have? I do have right tool for the job. Well, oops, that's not in the right chat. But maybe this means that I have a certain kit or tools that I can use to kind of tighten the leg, craft
Yeah,
something.
right tool for the job will let you pull the right kind of pieces off of your staff, where
Wow.
you've spent the most of your technological focus on,
Yes.
to create some impromptu surgical tools.
Okay, great. So I'll start unscrewing different parts of my staff. The conch comes off. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just getting what I can, and I'll produce kind of like this like tourniquet. I have that like hinge that, and maybe some other things I've taken from our gnome friend, Dieter. Is it Dieter?
It is
Coppertongue?
Dieter.
Yes. Oh my
Dieter
god, I remembered.
Coppertongue,
I remembered.
Nice.
Okay.
dear friend and
Yes.
inventor of many a hinge.
Yes, a beautiful hinge that I'll use to serve as kind of this buckle that I'll use some of the rope and other garbs that I can. I have a scarf, I have a scarf, so I take that off my head and I wrap it around his bleeding leg and produce that kind of tourniquet to hopefully stop the bleeding.
Okay. All right. Well, Raiyu has given you cast guidance on you, and Murko has given the help action, allowing you to try this one more time.
Okay, so I'll roll another medicine check, or
Yes.
okay. Oh goodness, guys,
You can do it, Ophelia.
You can do it.
Not that guy. I'm not that guy. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have Flash of Genius. So I'm also gonna redo that.
Well, you get to roll twice anyways because you have advantage.
Okay. So hold on. Wait, chat. Oh
Okay, well,
my god.
that wasn't better.
Nope. So now I will use my Flash of Genius.
You do have the guidance, so you get to roll a d4 and add that.
Yeah.
But even then, it'd be 13, which doesn't beat 14, which I got last time.
No, it doesn't. So you use your Flash of Genius.
But it's
Yes,
an
I
option.
will. I will. Okay.
It's like I'm watching my
I need
leg.
another person to freaking press enter on this. I don't.
Yeah, you don't have
Press
any
enter.
audience participation to roll for you now.
I'm gonna use another flash of genius because you know what, guys? I got 3, and this is my priority. So
Anyone bring
I
any dragon dust?
I appreciate
Keeping
that.
your friends alive is a priority.
I'm gonna like turn to. Is Bort with us?
Is here? Yes.
Ophelia's
Like,
like,
Bort, do you have any
flash of genius.
drink that could, help me lock in a little bit while my hands are like bleeding from like trying to wrap this scarf around
Oh.
it.
You say, do you think you have?
Oh my god. As I continue, my hyperventilation speed sort of slows down.
One left.
Right.
One left. One left. One left. One left. One
And
left.
I'm like,
Oh.
it's almost like it doesn't hurt. I think I'm dying.
Tinkertop.
Is
I ha-
Hold
there
on.
I can try
anyone,
something. I can try something too.
anyone else?
Someone else want to take the tourniquet stuff away from me? I know how to make it. I don't know how to apply it on a leg. I'm still gonna try one more flash of genius. Why not? I got one
Okay.
left.
Okay.
If you fail the flash of genius, is
Oh
going to take
no.
another die of damage.
Was that really me? Oh my god. Someone's gotta do something.
Billy, would you like to share?
I have an idea.
I'm cursed.
I have
I'm
an
cursed.
idea.
What's up? Oh my god, for real?
So what did you roll?
A 2?
I think you got to roll a d4 and add it to 9.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now
my
I get a time. Okay. I'm glad we did the mic check because I'm gonna be peeking. I'm
That's
peeking the
hilarious.
mic right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cone of cold your legs. Just
Tinkertop, you're going to take another 4 points of damage.
Oh, that was much less, thankfully.
Less than a
Um,
20.
I want to try something.
this is the worst.
I'm gonna get close to our friend and Tinkertops, and I'm gonna say, okay, bro, if this doesn't work, I have a magical spell called Bonk, which is gonna make you sleep in case it hurts too much. Okay, so don't worry, friend, I'm gonna save you. And if I remember correctly, once we shoot a guy in the leg, and we got to save him from bleeding out with the magical item called Potion of Healing, and I still have one, so I'm gonna try and pour that into his mouth. Like, take care, friend. Okay, carefully. Just drink it whole. Go ahead, drink it.
All right.
I mean, you could have also just poured it right on the wound. I would have accepted that as well.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yes, so applying a healing potion is going to staunch the bleeding in this case. So go ahead and roll for how much healing you're doing there, Elias.
Okay. So it's 2d4 plus 4. Well, it's a healing. Was it minor or healing?
I believe the last time you had purchased some minor healing potions.
Okay, so it's gonna be 2d4 plus 4. Thank you. Thank you. So it's 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, because it's minor. So that's 7. 7 healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adding the healing potion onto there is going to remove the bleeding condition. So Tinkertop is going to stop hemorrhaging blood, although he is still very worse for wear.
I was like
Will he-
panicking. And I took apart my staff, and then I look at the conch shell, which I can turn into a healing. my Eldritch Cannon can also heal.
I mean, you want some more juice, big guy?
I feel like maybe we just take a moment here. It's kind of feeling like that might have been the end of the story for me.
Did you see any flashes of anything, or what was it like in there for you?
It felt like a water skin being drained of its water.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's sad.
Who was
I'm gonna get
who
close to
was
Ophelia and
drinking
be
it?
like, "Don't worry, things happens.
Yeah, it was
We
just
tried."
getting poured on the ground.
Yeah, who
At
was
least you still got one leg.
Yeah, shoot. I guess what are we gonna do? Uh, yeah, a couple minutes ago I was just worrying about making it. Now I just got one leg.
Well, normally I'd be looking at Miss Crafty over here, but she
My
did such a
morale is
wonderful
so
job.
down. Wow, there goes all of my plans.
So,
Um,
Ophelia, being an artificer, you do have an opportunity to craft a prosthesis for Tinkertop. It is going to be a prolonged action. So, if you want to do that, everyone
I
else
will.
can try and set up a little camp and we'll kind of hunker down. I think that you guys probably don't want to go adventuring much more while one of your number is really hurt.
I don't even say anything. I just start like picking up tools and move over to a flat rock that I see and start hammering away. Just
All
don't
right.
even talk to me. Hopefully I can fix this.
Bort, I've never been outside the walls here. Is there a place that's better or worse to make camp? It can't all be the same with zombies around.
Well, right now we're right by the wall, so that's about as good as we're going to get. The auxiliary guard aren't exactly great for many things, but they do keep the undead away from the wall. So, as long as we stay out of sight and don't draw the attention of any undead with any more bleeding, we should be all right for here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Does
that's
that mean no
heartening.
music for it?
Yeah, we're not gonna do any music, Raiyu. It's a stealth operation at this point.
Okay, I can be quiet. I'll be very quiet.
Okay, I will hold my breath. Go ahead and add your characters onto the map now as we settle in here.
Is the map loaded in for everybody? Just wanted to double check.
It is for me.
Yeah, I see it.
Cool. Nice.
Yes.
Not for me, but I will add myself.
So, using a little smooth, natural rock formation here, Ford has kind of turned into making a little impromptu kind of bar as he's just trying to make things comfortable. Now, Ophelia, you want to try and start building a bit of a prosthesis as Tinkertop kind of settles into his new life.
Yes, I start taking all these rusted things and bits and bobs. I find some bones that might provide some good stability around the area. You never know.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll start hammering away at some
Pockets will kind of come
prosthesis.
out of your bag and start reaching into his own little bag of bringing up little bits of fire and what have. Oh, little ting ting. How about this, friend? How about this?
Yeah, that
Well
works
done.
for me. I was
Well done.
here. I was here for the last zombie incursion. It was war. I saw a lot of stuff like this. They just usually didn't make it.
What do you mean the last zombie incursion?
It was like 50 years ago. They were trying to
Well,
get it through the tunnels.
how old are you?
I mean, probably about the same age as you are. Like 100,
Well, I
120.
wasn't around for the last zombie incursion, that's for sure.
It was a small one. They were trying to come through the tunnels on the west side of Gnome Town. I try to say more in a more whispery voice, of course.
Well, who else is going to hear you? I mean, it was
I just can't.
like,
It's just I can't do more than that. I guess I could just try to
oh,
talk a
I
little
see.
slower.
Yeah, deep breaths, Phil. Deep breaths, friend.
I'm gonna get close to Tinkertops and I'm gonna say, my friend, I know this feels like the worst day of your life, but if you think possibly, um, the good thing is now you have to buy just one shoe. So, like, you're gonna save a lot of money. Think of that.
I hear you. And I don't really like shoes, so now I'll be able to get away with half as many.
Ooh, cool. That's the attitude.
All
By
right.
the way,
So,
where are we?
oh, you're outside the wall.
Oh my
In
god.
This is the wasteland. This is the barren expanse. Wow, wow, wow. That makes up the surrounding of the Dragon City mountain. So you can see the remains of many a dissolving corpse and bones out here through the many waves of undead that have tried to surmount the wall in the past to feast on the flesh of the living hidden just beyond it. There are some scraggly plants that eke out life here, but for the most part, it is a fairly blasted place.
Yeah, it's not
Now,
too nice
Ophelia,
out here.
yeah. Ophelia, let's try one of these crafting checks. So you are going to make a total of 3 crafting checks in order to successfully make this prosthesis. I know you're a little crestfallen
Oh,
because you are still
I'm gonna
covered in gnomish
kill it.
blood.
Are any of these ability checks or
These are going to be crafting checks. So this is
okay?
going to be a straight intelligence check for Ophelia.
Okay. Okay. This maybe I can do.
Which means you could give inspiration.
Yeah, I also have the enhance ability spell, which I could give Ophelia advantage on intelligence checks. Fox.
All right.
Awesome.
Hey, let's hold on,
Ophelia,
guys. I
you
might
got
not need it. You know.
you don't need this.
We love her
Should
confidence.
we?
It's in the back.
Ooh.
That still was like,
Hey, you know what?
but
Rolling a 16 passes the first check.
wahoo!
Woo.
I'm
Begin
tinkering,
to
guys. I'm getting in the groove. I'm tinkering
begin to
away.
get the right amount of parts together just from scrap around and things that you're able to cobble together from your backpack and Pockets' backpack.
W pockets.
You love our little pockets. As you begin to tinker on that, Port's going to come up and speak with Bruno. He's going to offer you a little glass he pulls from his pockets. He's got a little tin cup, and he produces a flask from his breast coat. Pour that in there. There, everyone needs a little bit of this tonight.
Cheers, Bort. Cheers. I'm beat. I'm done. What's in this?
Oh, this is
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm drinking it. I don't care. I'm thirsty. Whatever you got is the good stuff. I'm drinking it.
Yeah, don't worry. I loaded this with scorpion blood before we left.
My favorite.
Nice little spicy bit there.
Whew.
How are you doing, Bruno?
I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. But hey, I'm not complaining. Tinkertop over there is losing his leg, so who's to complain? Who's to complain?
That's
How
fair.
you doing, Bort?
Well, this isn't exactly how I thought I would see the outside again. Figured my adventuring days were behind me. But here we are. A little more winded than I used to get.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. How are you handling on with eating Stumper?
Stumper, I'm a little shaken up. That was a little more than I was expecting. I feel like I got really lucky back there. Just barely escaped, and that was that was something. That was something. And now we got Tinkertop just hanging on with his life. This is now we're outside. It's this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun.
You ever think
Yeah.
you'd come outside the wall?
I've occasionally been out here, doing a little monster hunting. I take take my dog and ride the shimmer rug and do a little monster hunting, but we're never, seen by the guards or the auxiliary. This time's a little different. It's definitely a little different. I normally go in the middle of the night and by myself. Um, but yeah, a little different this time. Safety in numbers, right?
Safety in numbers.
Yeah. I don't recognize this area. What do you know this area? I kind of missed it. I was a little distracted just by being exhausted and in shock with Tinkertop. Do you know this area?
I don't think it really has much of a name. We just call it the Eastern Plains.
Mm.
At least that's what me and my tribe call it. I don't really pay attention to the names that other folks give things. It's
See.
confusing.
I see.
How far do they go, boy? The planes.
Well,
How far do they?
I mean, it's the whole continent. It changes depending on where you are, but the waste goes on for quite a few many miles.
What's a continent? Is that a type of breakfast food?
It is, yeah, but it's also a type of landmass.
Hmm.
I
Like,
think he means it goes on basically forever.
It
Fair.
goes on until the sea. That's
I miss the sea.
if you picture Dragon City, and then you make it super big so that you're an ant inside Dragon City, and that's what the continent is. People, does that make sense?
I try not to think of myself as an ant, more of a mouse or a vole, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hey, we love a vole.
I think I'll be fine being a beetle. Beetles are cruel and tough.
They are. We're gonna take a pause real quick from role playing, and we're gonna, since we were just talking with Bruno, let's now talk with Todd. And now, during the results of last session, our players leveled up to level 7. So, Todd, why don't you remind everyone at home what class you're playing, and tell us a little bit of what level 7 means for you.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. My character is Bruno Jagger. He is the freelance class or freelancers. This is a new class with the shotguns and sorcery canon, and my subclass is the monster hunter. So with the level 7, level up, I think it's perfect. The level up feature for level 7 is the dumb luck feature. And I wrote some notes on this. Bruno gets the dumb luck freelancer class feature at level 7. This is based purely on the result of so many lucky rolls he made during the last active live session. I just couldn't believe how many times I was making my saving throws. It was unreal. That had to have been just plain dumb luck. So starting at 7th level, the luck that has helped you survive so far increases. When you would roll your freelance ingenuity die, you can roll an additional die of the same type and use either of the numbers rolled, just like Tomo was saying earlier. This is really cool. If you roll the die for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and 2 of the freelance ingenuity dice come up as the same number, you can add them together and apply them to the roll. Now that's what I call some seriously dumb luck.
Man, we love doubles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you excited to get a chance to use that, or are you worried about the situation that's going to make you have to use that luck?
I'm always excited to use skills and features. Right now, I can't use anything. Bruno is exhausted. He used every trick in the freelancer's book, just getting away from Stumper and getting out of the caves of hell. He needs to rest. Yeah, he needs to seriously do some rest, and so he can get some of his features back. Yeah, yeah. But I'm always good to use all the stuff that come with the freelancer.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna get back in for a moment as Fort then makes his way over to Elias. How you doing, little man?
Hi, my head hurts still a little bit, and my heart's still racing because we had to win a marathon against an ancient worm creature, which was scary and smelly.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to forget the smell.
Yeah, so should I tell what my character got for this super cool level up? I'm super excited to be honest.
Yeah, 'cause he's gonna take out another tin cup from his pocket and pour another glass just for Elias.
Yay!
Yeah, that'll help you out. Now, what was it like for
Thanks.
you? You disappeared on everyone, they said. What happened?
Yeah, I feel like once from the moment I started working on the Whispering Dial, my artifact, I feel like I've been more in touch with emotions and magic, in a sense. But I feel like lately it's messing with my head a little bit. I'm starting to think I'm kind of crazy. Well, I mean, my friends, I feel like Will thinks I'm crazy. Kind of.
I mean, he speaks to my head. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's crazy, but he's certainly doesn't take a normal person to do that kind of thing.
Oh, I don't think
Elias,
you're
do you just need a hug?
Thanks. Anyways, well, yeah. So I followed like a shape or silhouette that looked like Father Remus because I thought he was gone, as you can, yeah, unalived. So it was weird that he was there. So I followed my instinct. It turned out it was this creature, ancient creature from the Merfolk, and he said something like, "There's a prophecy or whatever, which says that I'm a king of some sort of the Merfolk, and there's a
Oh,
queen, and it gets crazy."
oh, so you're a king and you're married.
Turns out, but
Congratulations.
I swear I do not. I don't remember.
Well, listen, you wouldn't be the first man who didn't remember getting married.
Must have been a great wedding.
So sad. But yeah, the worst part is, I think I'm going to die soon. He said I have 3 days left. I have to arrive there to this location. What was it called? Watersmeet?
What is meat? But don't
Yeah,
worry,
thank you.
you're gonna get there in time. It's, I'm sure your friends are gonna get you there just fine.
I overhear that and I start sweating more.
To be honest, I don't
Bort's
want to
gonna
put them in danger.
Bort's gonna come in and he's going to his massive form is just going to envelop you and give you the most bear hug of a bear hug you've ever. It's almost like falling into a Tempur-Pedic mattress that just consumes you. Yeah, Bort has the special class feat of comforting bear hug. So
Hmm.
he could make it deadly and break your spine, but it's just the most reassured you've ever been. There, buddy. And while the friends embrace, Alfonso, let's talk about
Oh.
leveling up Elias has been like.
Yes. So I mean, he got like little time to like be able to train anything, but he's been getting better with his telekinetic powers. He can now like concentrate his like, let's say, gravity and like a center point and uh pull everyone to the center and then like cause immense pressure. Sounds kind of dangerous, to be honest. I should be
That
careful with it.
does. Now, because you did say the word everyone, not just enemies,
Yes.
everyone.
So I have to look for that spell because some of them say enemy, but let's look. Each creature in a sphere. Yeah, it could totally do friendly fire. Ooh, interesting.
That'll that'll have to be a conscious reminder of
Yes.
how close you're standing to Elias or the thing Elias is targeting.
Elias,
Totally.
Elias, you come across as an enigma wrapped in a mystery. Something about you.
Thanks.
All
That's
the best
super
things
poetic.
are.
You're welcome.
And true.
Tucked into a
the
hot
Yeah.
dog bun.
w-
Yeah.
Wait for the next spell. It's called Relthim's Psychic Lance, and it's like a lance of psychic energy. Uh, and you can just hit a creature just by knowing where they are. And if I know the name of said creature, the missile just automatically hits that creature. So let's say I know the name of someone we're enemies with. Who knows? But it gets real crazy. It's a saving throw, and they get like 76 psychic damage, and they're incapacitated. So it's like they're out of combat for like a turn. Not like they're dead, but they can take actions. But let's see how that turns out.
Yeah,
It could be
but
very useful.
could be a really useful spell, especially if you have a enemy you're fighting who also happens to have very good etiquette. Hi, I'm Elias Thornweaver, and you are.
True. I'm gonna add that to my repertoire of fighting tactics, war tactics. And lastly,
Light introduction.
the last spell Elias has learned is he's been trying to use Mojo in different ways. As you can tell, Mojo is like the essence of magic in atoms and particles. So he's trying to turn all that emotion he feels into this like burst of solar energy. It's like his abrasive sense of justice. He can cast now Sicken and Radiance, which is like a zone of
Ooh.
just pure light that can cause radiant damage in a like a big area. He's been thinking about how to protect his friends from the undead, so that's like his way of turning his mojo powers into like literally light against darkness. Very poetic,
Just
but yeah, that's the idea.
the very
That's how I get
putting your thoughts in
spellcasters.
that. Yeah, right. Hey, we love our sorcerers here. All right. Well, as we tuck back in and you are released from the enveloping tender embrace that is Sport's bear hug. He is going to move on and check in on others. Murko, you look like you could use a drink.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled we all made it. You know, I'm really thinking
Yeah, me
this is a
too.
great day. You know.
He produces another tin cup from his pocket, and pours another healthy pour glass and hands it to you.
Well, thank you kindly.
Sure, it's the kind of day where you have a couple. How you feeling?
I mean, you know, I feel like I'm covered in blood. You know, still getting down off this, you know, endorphin high, running for my life. You know, I've never been faster. Circling back, saving my buddy. You know, I think I'm the hero today. So yeah, you know, I'm feeling pretty good.
I think you're a hero too.
Thanks, man. I don't really know what to do with validation, but yeah, thanks.
You want a hug too?
No,
He
I didn't.
just does it. He just Sport's massive frame just brings you in for just a tight, comforting embrace. How do you handle positive emotions being forced on you?
Um, I'm well in this moment because I'm all like animated up and you know, excited. I'm like, you know, I'm taking it in stride where I usually wouldn't be. So you know, like, oh, this is nice and a little weird, and you're kind of smelly, but you know, thanks. Yeah.
He does have a pungent musk, and you're right in there, but you feel safe in his arms.
Hmm. So it's a rare feeling for Murko for sure.
And now, while Murko ponders the thought of feeling safe with another person, what's Murko's level up look like?
So Murko's level up's pretty uh pretty okay. It doesn't sound as compelling as other folks what they've gotten so far at 7th level as a rogue, being a thief subclass, but just being any type of rogue. Murko gets the evasion trait, which is essentially being able to dodge out of the way nimbly of certain things that are area effects. So like dragon breath or some spell, and it allows me to have some advantages against that, essentially. So
Yeah,
it becomes a little bit more slippery.
Sounded a little underwhelmed at first, but that's not nothing, man. That will save you from a number of death-defying things that have already been thrown at your party in times past.
Fair. I'm thinking that you know, something about running for his life and doing really well made him a little bit more slippery, you know, over the process. And so, you know, I'm thinking that speed is well earned considering what we just went through as a marathon last session.
It certainly was. How are you feeling about what you want to see coming out of Murko going forward?
What? Could you rephrase the question? I'm sorry if I'm not sure if I.
No, that's fine. You know, he's managed to outrun seemingly death itself, and now he's become even more elusive with your new ability. Is there anything you're looking to test out with him that you want to increase with your build or be able to do going forward?
Excellent question. I think that I think Murko is excited to like see just broadly what's out there because in the wasteland, because his entire existence has been like kind of assuming the wasteland and the outside world doesn't really exist. And so his initial shock and kind of horror of, seeing this mermaid woman, for the first time, and then hearing that there's a whole tribe in the tunnels, of non-human creatures, and now like, oh, people actually travel outside, and I think Murko's pretty like I myself as a player are pretty curious to see what's just out in the world, because we've been in the city for 10 sessions, but Murko candidly probably is going to be pretty like shell shocked for just as he kind of blinks off this high of sorts, having almost died with his friends, and once that wears off, I'm sure he's going to be pretty like pretty shocked about what's just their situation, and I think it's gonna be startling and pretty overwhelming for him, because this is just all new, and that it's nothing like what Murko knows. So he's gonna be trepidatious yet, even though he doesn't know it. So
All right, thank you. So we'll go back, and Murko will be released from Port's tender embrace, and we're going to check in with Ophelia. It's time to make your second crafting check.
Lovely, lovely. I can do that.
We all
That
believe in
was
you.
Intelligence, correct?
Is yes.
With advantage.
With advantage? Oh yes, I haven't used it yet. Or whatever what was it? Am I getting a bardic for that?
Casted enhanced
Oh,
ability.
I don't need it now. Oh shit.
All right.
Hopefully I got
That
all
is
my bad rolls.
another success. 2 out of 3. We're doing great.
I'm tinkering away.
You have now managed to create a rough form of a prosthetic leg. Now all that you need to do is add the finishing touches, like a patented copper tong hinge, and apply it to Tinkertop's leg.
Great. You know, as a merfolk person that had to become a fish out of water, I did have to learn a bit about leg appendages and how they work, so that I didn't look completely weird on top of my already abnormal color, which seems to make people uncomfortable, I guess, in this party. So I'm glad I was able to do that for Tomo, since I almost failed him.
All right. Well, let's have Bort check in on you next. And Ophelia, here, you might want this. It'll steady your nerves.
Absolutely do. I absolutely do want that. Yeah.
So he produces another tin cup, pours you a nice tall glass of scorpion blood, and nothing like a little bit of spicy hard liquor to steady your nerves as you try to make a new leg for your friend.
Amazing. I take that and I chug it, and then I also pull out my water skin and take a little bit of a sip from that. Since it's definitely a different biome out here. No aqueduct for me, so I'm expelling my water as I do this tinker job. So
Don't worry. You may seem a little under, but there are plenty of rivers out here. So
yeah, I knew some. I just can't exactly place myself. I kind of blocked out a lot of my journeys into Dragon City, but yeah.
doing all right. I know
Sure.
this is a lot to process, and you have a lot going on in front of you.
Yeah, well, I also kind of a slow link getting out of there, so I almost feel like this is my fault, and that sucks. That my friend here lost his opinion.
Oh no.
I was
Okay,
slow, friends. I tripped.
He gives you just a big meaty palm on the back of your back, just kind of there. It's not
Thank
your
you.
fault. It's
Thank you.
Stumper eats a lot of people.
That thing was so ugly. I like grab pockets, I like squeeze him.
Ah! Too tight, friend. Too tight.
You're right. You're right. I'll put you down. I was like, can you screw this thing in for me? And I'd give my screwdriver to Pockets to have him finish the last couple tightening of hinges.
And your little raccoon partner in crime goes and sets to work using the screwdriver to finish off the last touches as you commiserate with Bort. Oh, let's talk with Sam now, as Ophelia drowns a little bit of her anxiety.
Yeah.
What's level 7 looking like for Ophelia?
Well, we kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek of it as I was doing my awesome rolls earlier. At level 7, I
Very
get
awesome roll. Yes.
yeah, and I knew this was coming. I had a friend that got to use Flash of Genius and it came in clutch, so I was like ready to give it to people. But I had to expel it on myself and it didn't do much. But we'll see. Hopefully that's all the bad rolls of the entire season for me. But yeah, so I get Flash of Genius at level 7. So I can come up with solutions under pressure. That sounds just like what just happened. And so I can use this for myself as well as give it the ability to others within 30 feet of me, where they can add my intelligence modifier to the roll. And yeah, that can happen on an ability check or saving throw. So hopefully it comes in clutch later. Which now that I reread it, I thought it was just another roll, which I did anyway. But I don't think I would have I would have made a successful roll anyway. But yeah, moving forward, hopefully it comes in clutch. You guys can get a +6 to some of your rolls that might need just that bump over the edge. So that's kind of
Yeah.
nice.
+6 is always helpful.
And then maybe
Yeah.
we'll get double sixes on top of that if it's me or Bruno.
Oh,
Six,
true.
six,
I know.
six. All
It
the
seems like
bonuses.
we kind of have a lot of those like attributes we get to like add bonuses. So I'm interested to see how those stack, if anything, or yeah, if we get some bardic inspiration die or on our freelancer. It's gonna be interesting to see how much we can just like turn a complete fail. Not in my case. But
No,
into
never.
into a fun success. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I
Exciting.
find it too bad that the emotional upside is usually that it's like, oh, we made the roll, cool, no worries. But the
Yeah.
downside is like a heart attack.
It really is. And I think I'm continuing a theme from our last in-person session where, I shouldn't be trusted with making my own rolls. So, I'm excited to see how that's going to play out moving forward.
Hopefully, you build up enough bonuses that no matter what you roll, you'll at least be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
So did you get anything else at level 7, or was it just Flash of Genius?
No, just that I got a armor class. I don't know if that's standard actually with everybody, but yeah, that and then some more health. So yeah, that's
Hey,
all I got at level 7.
health's never a bad thing.
Mhm.
Are you looking forward to being able to use that Flash of Genius in other ways, or improving your character at all as we go forward? I know obviously you want to use the Flash of Genius to save your fishy scales going forward.
Yeah. I definitely want to like play on the artificial what, the wastelands can bring as a challenge since, it was almost interesting like trying to get back up to like Gnome Town and see what I could do there, try and steal some schematics from or not Tinkertop. I would never steal from you, Tinkertop. From Dieter, and try and make my way back there. And I was really falling in love with like the interior decorating plot line that she was having in Gimmelwaddel and Associates in her room above the offices. So I'm interested to see what that looks like. She kind of was like starting to settle into Dragon City, and now is back out in this scary place. So it'll be interesting. She'll
Scary,
definitely.
waterless area.
Yeah, but I hear we're going to a place called Meat, so maybe that's good for me, I'll just,
That could be very good for you.
yeah, maybe I'll pick up the pace once I sense that we're a little bit closer to that, yeah.
All right.
Oh, maybe I do get a level 4 spell, actually. I'm not sure. I have to double check that.
Ophelia, do you need a spritzing? A little water spritz?
If you got water spritz, sure.
Sure. We'll
And
spritz.
you can't steal from me because I'm not much of an inventor yet, but I was thinking about multi-classing into artificer. Just maybe not quite yet. I love the
Okay.
idea of having a team of scientists that can hack
Yeah,
their way out of problems.
yeah. Maybe you'll take apart my leg and make it better for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Integrated gun into your leg. Gun leg.
Gun leg, booster leg, jetpack
Booster
leg.
leg. Hey, just gotta hack the planet.
Yeah, we'll have to find some materials out here for that.
All right. Well, as you continue the last of your preparations for the last roll, I'm gonna move over and we're gonna check in on Raiyu. Ort, your patron and one of your best friends, offers you a cup full of scorpion blood. He knows you don't drink too often, but circumstances being what they are, you're all right there, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Ryu's gonna chug the scorpion water. He's I don't like being out here.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. It's good. You got all this freedom. Minus the undead, it's great.
Last time I was out here, I almost died bored. So I got this stone, and I can't sing loud. I don't know. Stumper didn't want to be my friend.
Yeah, not everyone wants to be friends. It's just something you're gonna have to deal with. But hey, you get better, and you got friends with you. I've almost died out here before too. He unbuttons his waistcoat and he pulls off to the side. You can see a real deep scar just below his ribs. Yeah, I got stabbed through with a spear. Bunch of zombies that had weapons taped to their hands, like a bunch of lunatics.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we all have our ups and downs. How we move on from them, that's important.
Thank you for sharing that. Ryu takes
Sure.
a deep sigh, feels a little more comfortable.
That's what friends are for. Now, Ryan, as Ryu gets a little more comfortable, more confident as he talks with what was level 7 looking like for you?
Level 7 for Ryu is relatively calm. He had a big boost as a College of Spirits bard at level 6, where he could conduct spirit session to learn spells up to the level of his proficiency bonus. But level 7, yeah, and those spells are going to be from the divination class because he doesn't practice necromancy. But at level 7, he's just going to pick up a level 4 spell in his level 4 spell slot. And he was attracted to Dimension Door, which allows him to teleport up to 500 feet with another creature of up to Ryu size. Now he's a half elf, so like he wouldn't be able to teleport with Bort, but you could take someone who's less side.
Yeah, that's everyone else in your party, so that's a real clutch move that if one of your friends is in danger, you can be a real quick getaway man.
Yeah, I feel like Raiyu. I'm kind of excited to see how it'll come in handy, tactically or just for fun.
Yeah. Now, are you looking forward to potentially using more of your College of Spirits abilities out here? Because you're no longer in Dragon City where necromancy is illegal. You are in an area where necromancy kind of runs roughshod over wildlife. So that could be potentially a opening door or a target on your back. How do you feel about that?
I think this is a very ethical question for Raiyu, because after visiting the spirit world, he kind of was, like jaded against necromancy. He just kind of felt like, no, these dead things should stay where they lie, and he doesn't want to mess around with that. But indeed, this new environment may open him to trying new things, especially given the fact that zombie hordes are everywhere and roaming. Yeah, I think Raiyu is curious, but he's going to be a little timid exploring that.
Sure. Putting your toes into the water to check the temperature first is not necessarily a bad school of thought. Especially when it comes to necromancy.
Yeah, words to live by.
Words to live by. All right. Well, we're going to, as you ponder the ethics of possible incursions with necromantic abilities, Court's going to check on our last member of the party and our current patient. Sam, can I get Ophelia to roll one last crafting check as we try to affix the finished prosthetic to Tinkertop's stump?
And can you do guidance and enhance ability?
Depends if they're both concentration. I don't
Uh,
remember. I know guidance is
enhan-
concentration.
Yeah, enhance abilities, concentration. I think guidance is one action.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
is-
don't think you can stack the two.
I might need it.
I'm going to, just for flavor, I'm just going to cast Calm Emotions on my friend here, Ophelia. So she's just like chill. Whatever
I'm
happens,
so chill.
she's just fine.
Alrighty. So.
Oh
you are
wait, do I
calm.
add something to this with advantage? Or...
No, you just
Oh.
feel better.
Yes, yeah. This is a superficial way of Elias trying to help.
Amazing. But I still have that advantage roll, so I guess I'd try and roll again.
All right.
Yes. Yippee!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Right. And 18 is going to once again succeed. You are able to affix the prosthetic onto Tinkertop's remains of his leg and fasten it on so that it will not remove. Success. Tinkertop, you're almost
Yay.
whole again.
In a manner of speaking.
Unfortunately, I
sits
don't have
down next
much
to you.
for the pain.
You know, ever since we started Tinkertop and Associates, I've always thought it was great that we had a flying carpet. I thought that was such a great addition to like a team. Um, and then we got pockets, such a great addition to the team. And now we got an amputee.
And a great addition to the team.
Well, perhaps the leg can be almost like a character on its own.
Oh, it could be. Now, mechanically, what we're looking at is because you have had your original leg taken away and you are now learning this new one, you're going to have some drawbacks to it, but you're still able to act. So what you are going to be dealing with disadvantage on agility saves, and your movement speed has been halved until you're able to learn how to use this leg and possibly even enhance it in the future. Bart sits down next to you, gives you another glass of scorpion blood, seemingly out of a very small flask, but he's able to get you all drinks. So
That sounds
you
like the kind of
definitely
class.
need this.
Passing around the bottle cap. Drink.
I definitely need this.
You definitely need this. You want a double?
I think that'll work for me.
It's fine. We already stopped the bleeding.
Now that I'm
Can't
not
bleed out.
losing blood, I think I could probably tolerate the lower blood pressure.
Well, I hate to state the obvious, but how you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Sort of getting over. It's interesting. I feel like those moments, they got really. It was looking like it was over, and I was glad. I was glad we made it out, and that might have been kind of an okay end of the story. And I'm sure you guys would have made it in 3 days, although I'm not sure you'll make it in 3 days with me like this. But now that we're past it, it's sort of like everything's different. It's like a reset, whole new chance. I think something was holding me back before, and maybe all I need to do is lose a leg to move forward.
Well, I've heard of stranger epiphanies, so one less leg for a brand new Tinkertop.
It could just be the delirium talking.
Yeah, did lose a lot of blood, and I have been giving you alcohol, so it's maybe we'll take everything you say with a grain of salt for right now.
I'll say it was real scary there. I think that monster we faced back there, I didn't know that kind of stuff existed. It's just the kind of stuff you hear about.
Yeah, there's lots of things like that around in the world.
Oh, hey, maybe Elias is married to something like that.
Maybe she's pretty, or maybe she's Stumper. You don't know. I hope well for the lad. You see,
Yeah, I think maybe that's a way we can be extra insulting to Stumper. That thing's got to live
mean-
like that for eternity, huh?
This kind of reminds me of Ophelia's mystery mom.
Now,
I mean, seems like there's a theme.
How much of a mystery is that? I thought we were kind of
Actually,
leaning in one direction.
I gotta
My
say,
character. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Your mystery mom being real nice to me made me very uncomfortable.
and my mystery mom was nicer than my actual mom, so that gives me some weird. Because I think it was confirmed that like she's not, but there is an inkling. There's 10% of Ophelia that feels like a motherly connection to Dagger Maw. No, so
Well, and
I'm just being surrounded by pockets, by raccoon, by just are they marsupials? Is that the right term?
no, they are not. They are not
No.
marsupials.
No, what? Fucking ignore that.
This is
Oh.
Sam's biology corner. Raccoons. They can be
I can't make my
marsupials too.
rolls. I don't know my vocabulary.
A nature check.
I'm glad she's not my mom.
although
Also,
The reason you're
for
an
real,
artificer and not a druid.
she
Valid.
must have had both her legs taken away by Stumper.
This is true.
Yeah, she
And
has.
were you there?
Agamor's given a lot for our community. She gave
Right.
both her legs.
And in the
Just-
normal exchange, right, you give the leg and Stumper lets you live.
Leg or an arm, yeah. Agamor's given twice. 2 journeys.
I kind of want to say that the struggle to escape and losing the leg without volunteering it is better.
Sure. That's the matter of perspective. Right. Took her a little bit, but she moves around pretty good for an old broad with 2 wooden legs. So, plenty of hope for you. You got plenty of life.
Yeah, and I guess the end of the world is I just gonna sit. It's not the end of the world that I might just have to sit a lot more.
Yeah. And luckily, you got a friend with a magic carpet.
I could become a taxi driver.
There
Maybe
you
you
go.
can bond with Daggermon about your legs.
We do have that in
Yeah.
common,
You could,
a shared
you and
experience.
Dagmar could talk it up a bit.
Yeah.
Get you a nice bottle of wine if you want.
And then I could end up dating Ophelia's not mom. That's great.
Nice, big, happy family.
Yay!
We can move past the uncomfortable bump.
Well, as everyone stews in the weird polycule mindset that enhances, Tomo, what has your level 7 increase been like for your character?
Well, in many ways, Tinkertop is going down the same path as Bruno there. I do now have the dumb luck ability. A slight, I think Bruno covers the sort of destructive expression of the freelancer a little more so than Tinkertop does. Because of my super high intelligence, I have like 5 of those ingenuity dice, and so I think I'm gonna have a lot of when there are clutch ability rolls to be made or a sequence of them, maybe much like a chase scene next time if that were to occur
That's
again. I have some more powerful tools at my disposal.
that's good. Now you hinted at earlier that you had considered branching into artificer for him. Now that you have this prosthesis, does that feel like something that you are looking
Yes,
forward to possibly exploring?
definitely, right. I already have the intelligence, and I really love the idea of being a tinker and an inventor. Um, and I feel like I can also play it up as maybe Tinkertop, kind of like taking a step back to his family's tradition instead of having spent so much time taking steps away from it.
All right. Well, now that you are, for the most part, whole man again, uh, the night is quickly approaching. Uh, you guys all kind of gather around just in this little outcropping of rocks, both for protection and as just a sense of familiarity. Uh, so now that you're going out here, you all have never. Well, Ophelia's been outside, but are you all excited to see the world? Wondering about what's out there. I mean, that was. It's always mind-boggling that you people just stay in that mountain all your lives.
Uh, I know I'm curious. I didn't, with that big wall around us, you don't think about what's out there.
There's a whole world. I mean, Murko didn't even know what a continent was.
I'm a little uncomfortable, but um, you know, it wasn't too long ago we sent another automaton. What was their name?
Oh yeah, Tin John's
And
out here.
John.
John. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see what we sent him out to, because I still don't know much about what lies in these wastelands. So we'll see if we sent him to a nice fate, or probably not.
We threw him out of the city, and then we became a team.
Technically, we didn't throw him out of the city. We slid him down the side of the mountain above the quill.
It was a little gentle. He would have been completely obliterated if he stayed. So, yeah, it wasn't the worst decision by us.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Be fine.
You said this fella also made music, so you let him go?
Yeah, Raiyu, I think you might get along. Although there is some necromancy there. You might find that discomforting.
You know what I've just noticed is that there's a striking resemblance between Raiyu and Tinjon.
Mm-hmm.
They have sort of a vibe match, huh?
Oh.
Hey, maybe we could jam together.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we find him out here, hopefully it's a good reunion and not an unpleasant one. But
Yeah, maybe he became the Pied Piper of all the undead.
I really want to know that guy. You said he was like a singing robot or something.
Yeah.
I remember hearing stories about a commotion a ways back up towards the quill. It was a singing robot. Is that right?
You never tried to sing in the Welcome's Tray?
I got my musical act. Why would I
That's
need another one?
Do you think we'll run into many of the undead out here headed our way to Water's Meat?
Oh, as long as you're smart and you keep your heads down and keep a lookout, you could probably avoid them. But there's a lot of them about. The ruler of the dead conquered the whole place.
Yeah.
Whole kingdoms fell. So there's a lot of dead folks walking around.
Let's just say it helps to have a magic carpet when you're outside here.
It does.
Oh my god.
Definitely want to walk a ways away from the city before catching on your carpet, just in case the magic doesn't take hold before the snipers do.
True. Also, how many of us can hop into the magic carpet at the time?
Oh, great question, and I happen to know that information. Let's see.
Cool.
I don't know how to share a picture on this, but let's see. I could fit Bort. How heavy of a gentle beast are you?
Bad. Don't worry about me. You lot, focus on yourselves. Save Elias. I've got to go back to my bar anyway.
You're not coming with Bort?
No, I'm too old to go adventuring again.
This
You not hear the sound of my knees as I was running away from Stumper?
How are you
Who's
gonna
gonna
go
give
back
us
in
hugs?
with Stumper?
Dangerous.
Listen, those beast folk know our ways in and out of the city. If I have to, I'll try and sneak past Stumper. You don't worry about me. Old Bort will live. We gotta get back to the Stray.
Okay.
It's your lot's time now.
I would stop you, but I'm the one dying, so.
Yeah, you really need to go. You should not stay.
I
Can you
should be
tell us
walking right now.
anything?
Always me.
Can you tell us anything about Water's Meat Bort before we part ways?
Ugh.
Good
The legends, it used to be a beautiful kingdom. It used to be the capital of the beast folk kingdoms. Khmer. Wonderful place. It's it's a bittersweet memory of what my people used to be. But no use focusing on the past. It's
So sad.
On your way out there, there's still plenty of undead that hang around there. Kind of all the adventurers that go looking for the remains of all the treasure there.
Did you say treasure?
Yeah, there's the wealth of our kingdom was there when it fell, so it's just always stayed there. But it's filled with undead, so it's mostly enterprising young cock-ups that go out there thinking they're going to steal the remains of my people's legacy, and then they become undead.
I like to think of it more as distributing the legacy amongst people that are living who can use it. Do you know where we can find like some spots in Watersmeet where we can find some of this treasured legacy?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that, Bruno.
I mean, my business, I do deal in antiquities. So perhaps I can, if I find something of personal value for you, we can, help each other out with this.
Well, it
What if
feels
there
like
was?
sending you to a death sentence to rob my people's graves. So
What
I'm
if we
not
could
going.
retrieve something for you, for your people?
Yeah, think of it more about helping you out.
I don't think we're making it, guys.
Yeah, that's something you'd have to talk with Jagger more. She's our
Thank you,
chief.
Ophelia. Thank you.
She's the one who would serve our people's
Hey,
legacy. I run a nice bar.
me
But
included.
here, while we're
Mm.
talking about that, he's going to reach into his coat and he's going to not hand Bruno, but hand a couple coins to Elias and Ophelia. Coins that you haven't seen before. These are night marks. They're coins from old Chimeria. It's currency among beast folk. If you happen to see any caravans out there, use that to trade with them for any provisions you might need.
Wow.
They don't use Dragon City coin, though.
Huh.
But
Thanks.
bubble coin might work too.
Getting all the currency. This is amazing.
I don't think we can thank you enough. So I'll just say see you later.
Oh yeah, you lot will survive. I'll see you again. Go have your adventure. Make sure Elias doesn't die, and Tinkertop don't go listen to any more parts.
I'll hold on to what I can. I thought I was going to keep my legs before, though.
Time makes fools of us all.
I feel like it has improved my perspective.
That board is going to give you all one last hug, whether you wanted it or not. And he's going to begin walking back towards the wall into the darkness of the night, leaving you all here in the wilderness.
Bye, Bart.
Gee, thanks. Bye.
See you later.
Sing a
Just
song
hanging.
for me.
You're dead to me.
No bedtime s'mores. You don't have time. You don't have time for a campfire story,
I sure hope we see that guy again.
right?
He'll be okay.
I'm more worried about us.
That's not
than,
what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm more worried about us, Raiyu.
Well, as long as Bart will be okay.
Hey guys, since we're basically out in the middle of nowhere, stranded, left alone, and surrounded
Okay.
by the
And
zombie
dying.
horde, I wrote I have a verbal will I want to share with you. I was pretty shaken up with everything that had happened just a little while ago, Stumper. So I've been crafting a will of sorts. So here it goes, guys. I trust you, Gimmelwaddel and Associates, my buddies. So quote, no resurrections if I die. Why? because it'll probably be expensive and it's just creepy. My dog, Penny Lane, and my money go to you guys, Gimmelwaddel and Associates. You can keep the shimmer rug. My other things, like my guns and magic tech, go to my Jagger family in Stronghold. Find a way to get it to them. Those are my family heirlooms. Thank you.
That's pretty
Uh,
touching. You see Elias
Yeah.
is like trying not to cry.
You planning to die on us, Bruno? What's going on here?
Oh, I'm just saying that, I I don't believe in resurrection. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Of course, I don't have the little card on my driver's license that says I'm an organ donor. So, if I'm dying, try to save me. But if I'm dead, let me be. Okay, that's not in my cards to be brought back to life. So, that's just my verbal will to you guys. Okay.
I mean, necromancy's illegal. We all agree with you. I'm sure that you're just, this is just a practical move.
Mm-hmm. Very
It's lawless
practical.
out here.
Right,
Yeah.
Raiyu?
I respect your decision, even though there's nothing out here. No one's gonna tell on us.
Do you want to go on the magic carpet ride and get a little perspective?
That sounds fun.
Okay.
Why does that sound like
Oh.
a threat?
It's just think of it as real time education, experiential learning. I like to say.
Now that you mentioned
By the way,
Bruno and
Elias, I can
Yeah.
fit 4 to 5 medium-sized creatures on
Okay.
the shimmer rug, or a total of 800 pounds.
Ooh.
And doesn't work so well when we got a full load when we're in combat. Just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
How many people do we
Got it.
have in our merry party right now? Ooh, 6.
6.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to draw straws on that one.
I could shrink someone. I have enlarge and reduce.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, geez.
Could shrink them by half.
Should also note that both Bruno is a dwarf and Tinkertop is a gnome, so they don't take up as much space as an average human.
This is true. It'll
Interesting.
be a snug fit, but maybe
We can squish. We got seatbelts. You got seatbelts on there?
move half as
Nope.
fast.
Nope. It's open space.
Okay.
Hang on to the carpet.
Yes. I just want to say before we leave, and whatever happens, I have to, and I want to clarify. You don't have to sacrifice anyone of you. You don't need to come with me this travel to the death. Okay? You can just walk with our friend back to the bar and be happy, okay? Just saying.
You said walk to the death. I didn't think we were walking to our death. Thought we were flying to our death.
Well, we're flying towards death, since there's zombies there on death. I mean,
I'm not going back where Stumper was. So, unless I take this carpet past some snipers, it's kind of... I think we might as well try to do something, right?
now that you say that, it doesn't sound so horrible. So, okay. Thanks, now I
And
feel better.
this is you mean a lot to us, Elias. You mean a lot to me, and even though you see my dreams every now and then, I'd hope
And I
that
apologize
happens.
for that many times.
It only let's hope you can see my dreams for longer than 3 days.
Okay, we're friends again. Jeez.
Hey,
have to
you're
make
still
me
the
cry.
smartest person we know, so of course we're gonna follow you.
You're gonna make
He is a genius.
He's the genius of this party, and we need to preserve that brain. So this is the journey.
Okay, on that love's brain, so yeah. My royal guard. Let's get moving.
All right, with that, our party is going to take their first night's sleep. out in the wilderness beyond the wall, trying to regain some of their spell slots and health and sanity after their harrowing journey. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight on this Level Up stream. You can make sure to join us for our Comic-Con show on July 24th at UCSD's Park and Markets. You can find tickets online now. Can't wait to explore the wastes with you. Thank you, everyone, for joining tonight, and have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Take care. See
Bye-bye.
you soon. And take a shower.
Okay.
Yep.